Oops.
I don't understand some of these bands.
You mean the system or just like what do you mean?
So Yamato's not banned, but why is ARP Yamato banned?
Oh, yeah,
Like
that I don't get.
it's virtually carbon copy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 1 of our King of the Sea EU server regional stage. This is the group stage. These are best of ones, designed to basically get everybody populated into tomorrow's. I believe tomorrow we begin the bracket. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to work it out, but in any case, we will all find out together. Let's take a look at our lineups. I'm going to pop up my little build viewer here. And let's see if I can move it. Can I move it? Can I? Yes, I can. Let's get it to the corner since there's nothing down there in the corner in the way. And away we go. So for Team Sleep, we've got Yono 8 in the San Martin. We've got Aggressive Develop in the Daring, leading the way towards the A side. Napoli, that's Pew 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 in a secondary build Napoli. Marceau is heading towards the middle of the map in full gun setup. We've got Always on Fire in the Conqueror with Furious and the unique upgrade. Curious about the unique upgrade. Talk about that in a sec. J-Dog is in the Montana with the unique upgrade as well. We've got Nestic in the Petropavlovsk. Daring, this is Munster in the Daring heading towards the decap. And then Grimson in the Marsilli also heading to the decap. Puddin, what do we got for Team Red, FU?
FU, which I think is appropriate that I get. The Clever looks more gun build. I'm not familiar with most of the French upgrades because I suck at them.
Okay.
Goliath, typical range mod, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, a Schlieffen, a secondary build. I'm shocked and appalled. And so is the second Schlieffen. So both Schlieffens are Schlieffen build. The
Yes.
Napoli heading to wherever because they can't look at the minimap is range. The Vampire 2 that is going to whatever cap I'm looking at is C. Typical Vampire build, I would say. A little bit more gun buddy. Goliath off to, oh my god, I gotta look. To D, it's got range.
Yep.
And the other clubber is unique mod, which I believe gives it concealment.
Yes.
At the cost of guns. So
Yes.
I'm gonna assume this is gonna be the kite side if you're running a concealment.
Well, it's interesting. They've got a Goliath going both sides, so they're trying to kite both. And look at FU going right up the middle like this. Just hard pushing right through there. Meanwhile, for Team Green, they're much more spread out. Now let's talk a little bit about unique upgrades. Montana unique upgrade allows it to damage control quicker, right? The fires and the floods last for less duration.
Yes.
And so as a result, they don't take as much damage from that. It gives them a little bit of extra staying power on the battlefield, which it kind of makes sense. If you're planning on using it as a tank, he's kind of back, for that purpose right now. And then the Conqueror unique upgrade. The Conqueror unique upgrade, Always on Fire, I love his name, is basically designed to set it up to be more like a Thunderer. It's got better rudder shift, and the steering gears repair quicker if they're knocked out. I don't necessarily know I like that one personally.
Did anyone tell these guys this is not airship mode and you don't necessarily need to have everybody at middle to control it?
They are pushing hard for this, but look at this, Vampire and Napoli. I love this push together. See this? So you got Clara and the Napoli with the crawling smoke, and then you got Pumse and the Vamp Deuce with the crawling smoke, moving the Schlieffens through no man's land in the middle to get them, I guess, up in the northern part of the map.
Yay, they control the middle at the cost of controlling the flanks.
That's right. That's right. So they're right where the enemy wants them, perhaps.
guess. I mean, ironically, the last time I saw Napoli smoke another ship was in the middle of clan battles, and Barbarian was in the Napoli, and he had to come save my butt in a Moskva, and ironically, it worked.
Right.
Well, looks like maybe the Monty for Sleep is going to be at least one Schlieffen's focus with Fury with its dual Nuremberg secondaries. Because single Nuremberg fires too slow.
That's right. Now, one of those Schlieffens is actually full secondary build. The other one has a gun reload in slot 6.
I didn't see that.
That's okay. Let's
Well,
find
no,
out.
I mean, I'm so used to my interface being full and not simple. So that got. Oh my God, that Schlieffen's being touched.
Fluffy wagon tail. Now, he opened up with his guns while in the smoke, which meant that he got detected. And you see there, J-Dog's Montana just absolutely slapped him. And you can see, too, the Marceau Lopeler sitting behind this island just lobbing shells for free at the Schlieffens. I do like that FU went ahead and committed their Schlieffens, right? They committed them to going in and doing the thing. So that's cool. But the problem is they lost one in the process. Oof.
Well, I mean, to be realistic, they lost both of them. It's like you can only shoot one at a time, ironically, because, you know, any good team will focus fire. So one goes down, then the next one follows. The vampire doesn't have a smoke ready.
No.
And you're out in the open going up against 3 ships on one side, and oh look, there's other ships on the other side.
I'll tell you, the smoke push looked really sexy from both ships. It was very well coordinated. The problem is that the smoke ran out at a certain time, and now what? I think what would have worked better is if they would have held Clara's smoke, kept the Schlieffens together, pushed both Schlieffens together, and then rotated Clara's smoke in when the Vamp Deuce's smoke was done. So just like that.
I would have did it reverse. I would have used Miss Clara's smoke first. Because it's going to run out sooner, where the vampire smoke will last a little bit longer, to where that's when you need it, because it's decision time. Do you keep pushing? Do you turn out?
Right.
Who do we go after? Like, a little bit more time with vampire smoke than Napoli smoke, and that gives Napoli a chance to also bail a little bit quicker, so that Napoli's not caught out with well, I'm in no man's land now, and it was nice knowing you guys.
Absolutely correct. Yes. So both battleships gone for Team FU. Sleep did lose their San Martin. But looks like FU's also about to lose their Vamp Deuce, who's forced to make Inky and run away while on radar. So, he ain't gonna live. There he goes.
I mean, the only one that survived is Clara, because it got used. The smoke got used first. Once again, gets out of danger sooner.
That's right. That's right. Miss Clara's a bit of a Napoli prodigy. We've seen her play Napoli quite a bit and do really well with it. Unfortunately, this game, the team has evaporated around her. So, remember, these are all best of ones, which means after this is done, we have to move on to our next scheduled match.
Ironically, even sacrificing their battleships, they've still maintained cap control.
Well, they had the middle,
with the exception of Delta.
Yep.
Right, like, what is that? B's flip. Well, I mean, we could twice, right, from neutral to them.
Look at Biggles. Captain Biggles' Goliath just got slapped twice.
Oof, I missed that. I was seeing if these torps were going to connect with the Daring or Marceau.
Ooh, I see him. I see him. I see him. Oh! Ah!
Oh my God.
Oh, desync is a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, that's all skill, no luck.
That's
There's
right.
no such thing as desync.
But, oof, there we go. Goliath goes down. Captain Biggles.
Interesting that the Marceau wants to open up against the Napoli.
I wouldn't, but I think they're figuring they'll get the Napoli to go broadside. And look at all these torpedo soup that Clara's got to deal with. You were
Two
mentioning,
DDs broadside to you.
right?
Or, yeah, I wonder if torpedoes are coming.
Up, and she overturns, takes one torpedo, makes Inky smart. Looks like burning, maybe flooding as well.
Yes, definitely burning.
Definitely burning.
Oh, and flooding. That is a
Yep.
flood and a fire.
Yep.
It's hard to see the
The flood.
flood animation with where the smoke animation comes through.
That's right.
Ooh, blind shot connects.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So the middle, let's talk about cap control for a sec. You were talking about that earlier. The big thing is, what Sleep did was they recognized the threat with the two Schlieffens moving forward, and they pulled most of their team back to deal with it, which brought everybody off the front lines temporarily. It did allow Lincoln the Goliath to grab the A cap. Interestingly enough, FU didn't grab the D cap. But it doesn't matter when you're down the ships. It's only a matter of time before, the team with more ships just turns around.
I mean, you can see the A side for Sleep turned into the, okay, fine, we'll just let you get the caps.
Yep.
We're going to figure out where you're actually weaker, and, we're just going to commit some forces to take that one cap and then deal with your Schlieffens, and then just pretty much GG, good luck from there, because you control one side of the map.
That's right. Miss Clara goes down to the San Martin. And we've got, looks like, Jigo96's Petro that's just going to sit there and take it in the front from Grimson's Marsilli and Munster's Daring.
I mean, that's a fight I'd take in a Petro all day. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be there for a week and a half before he actually gets me to, maybe I should start using a consumable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good old Marsilli with the 100% fire chance.
Gotta love it.
I mean, as soon as Grimson gets down behind 96, because don't make me think words in the morning. It's the end for him.
Yep.
Anybody who played clan battles this season understands the pain of double Marsilli. Well, now you're gonna have one with a Montana.
Always on fire is on fire. But he's chunking Link's Goliath quite heavily. And he's got a super heal in 4 seconds. Link does. Always on fire, by the way, is out of heals completely. There's the super heal.
Wonder if it was always on fire.
I don't know. And here comes the super death. No. The HE rips through, but doesn't do enough. So Link is just gonna nope out of here a little bit.
Looks like he only has one torpedo tube.
Yep.
Luckily, the active torpedo tube is on the side he needs to send them on.
Yep. Conqueror,
And
DCPs.
There's the conga line.
Oof. Big hit. Take a look at the other side here as Sleep's Petro is going to work his way around the back of Jigo96's Petro, and that will do it. He gets in, he gets the flank shot. Boom, baby.
All you gotta do is patience. Just wait for your team to get up behind, force the guy forward, and then you move out and just finish what they've been working on all day.
Exactly correct. So this game is all but over. Sleep, most definitely going to be the winner.
They were definitely not sleeping on this map.
I'm very jealous of Sleep right now. I think both of us are, frankly. There goes Lincoln the Goliath, and all that's left is a Kleber who's trying to save his star in the corner of the map.
I mean, you never know. Solo warrior time. You've got like 1 minute to get it done.
This is when you queue up Stanbush's The Touch and pull an Optimus Prime and just charge in and kill every Decepticon.
And don't forget cap everything too. You gotta take Cybertron back.
That's right. That's right. Oh, please get yourself spotted. Don't deny me a death pick. Thank you.
I was gonna say they weren't turning out, but it was like, let me see if my torp hits. Like, I get it. But I mean, with the only person left alive, geez, well, he got focused really hard.
Oh, yes. We like to call that getting RoboCop. Speaking of which, there's a new RoboCop game out. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
Oh, we'll talk about it in a second, as we have congratulations to Sleep for winning the first battle of the day.